Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Skyedome Coringle as we start off a very chilly night. My name is Peter Susovich, and welcome to 242 here at Skydome. Great to have you along, and looking forward to a great night of bowls. They're just up on their run at the moment. We'll get some more details. Just publishing over some sites. As we just publish and put them over a number of sites so we share the love. And we're away. Rightio, done. All those commitments. Now let's tell you about the match we've got in here at the moment. And I'm just about to put the scoreboard up to some data. So we've got George and Jeff. We'll just get some details up on the scoreboard there for you. And we'll place the names up there just so we know what's happening. Right, first match up on the rink will be Mark Bowles and Les Pym, and they're up against George Vatanos and Jeff Bell. Pretty sure George is from Coringle and Jeff is from Mount Martha. And again, 6 ends. We'll decide each set. 2 sets, 3 sets. If it's level at 1-all, it'll go to a 3-set end, a 3-end playoff or tie break. We'll get some more info there for you. Let's go have a look and see if we can just see. Of course, just a look there, just over the head there as we see details coming down now. Jeff bowling, so Jeff teaming up. They're up against Les Pym and Mark Bowles. So Mark up on the mat now. Again, if any feedback, please put them through. I'm getting heaps of responses coming in now, which is fantastic. Again, if you've got any tournaments coming up, please share them with us. Just inbox us or put them through on the comments. Probably best put them through on the comments, and we'll share as many as we can. Hello to Brendan Elliott. G'day, Brendan. How you been? And David Clark. How you travelling? As they change ends, Les heading down there. George just having a look. Again, reminder that Super League will be kicking off on July 1st. Very nice. Crowded, just indicating they're holding one. So George just up on the net now. Maybe just a touch narrow. And we'll shoot for it. Marcus. Oh, very good here. Fantastic. Just on that, I might fire up the replay machine just for that one. Very nice shot from Les. Thanks, Dave. Love your comments. All the viewers out there, give us some likes. Oh, he follows up. Oh, very close. Multi-cameras are happening tonight, folks, so we'll keep you all abreast what's going on. G'day, Vince. How you travelling? Great to have you on as well. And boys will keep us up to date with the score there. At the completion on one end. Don't forget there's also some bonus ends. We'll just keep the camera up at one end, the overhead. Just got some little things I'm doing with it at the moment, which are helping very nicely. As you can see there. Mark just landing short. Again, any comments, please put them down. Let's share a couple of tournaments that are going around, especially over these chilly winter months. Try and get some more participation happening. That's better. Sorry about that, folks. Just playing around. Very nice. Jeff now with his bowl. Holding line and narrow. Might just creep in behind. Similar bowl to his first one, which is good. Always good to be behind. Now I've got a couple of viewers looking for the YouTube link. We'll get those up for you there, just so you can get in the mix and chuck it up on the telly. And folks, I'll share that comment. Sorry, the link in the. So that's in there now for you. He's going again, isn't he? Have to do some work there to get back for Les, and a bit of pace as well. So that's off the boil at the moment. George holding shot. Ooh. Sets him up in prime position there, especially against the tee. George with the arm, of course, moves on. Very wide. And again, probably looking for some support out the back there as well. Great numbers watching. It's great to have you along. Just needs to come in. Just short. G'day, Andrew. How you going? Thanks for joining us. Great to have you along. Nice there from George. All right, they're both coming down for a walk. Les and Mark holding one. Dean just wants to see. It's the internet, folks. You're allowed to do whatever you want. How you ever want to express yourself, Dean, just go right ahead. We'll pass on the message to him. Right, Mark. Right, a couple of things happening around as Mark's bowl comes in. Might get a friendly clip. No, we'll draw behind. The BPL is Longwarry. Win a trip to the BPL Cup Finals. Saturday, the 2nd of August. Enter now on Bowls Link, and that's got up until the 29th of July, that'd be. So jump onto that. I haven't got any phone numbers there, but we'll keep you up to speed of what's going up there. The multi-discipline disability men's singles final. Oh, that might have been today. Yep. Vince has given that a good plug. The Cowra Civic Bowls Club tournament, the mixed pairs consistency. That's gear up for the 16th and 17th of August with $2,000 prize money. 5 games of 75 up 242 pairs. 3 games on Saturday and 2 on Sunday. Starting time 9:30 each day. Entries close the 11th of August. Contact there is Annette Norman and Cole Henderson. Annette can be um, connected on 0407 781 874. As we see Jeff with his last bowl coming in. Nice width. Might go down. As George indicates to me there that they've just picked up, so they'll tie the score at 1-all. And that's at the completion of 2 ends. And there we go there. Fantastic as we switch the ship around. And we and let's see where our favourite camera is. We'll just roll it just a touch back. They're going end to end here, which is Les now comes in. Just narrow. And just goes out of the screen there. So you can see the overhead shot there from our cameras overhead. Chilly day in Melbourne. Might get the weather up and just have a look and see what's going on there with the Bureau of Meteorology. And mostly clear, light winds becoming normally 15 to 20 knots late in the evening. So a bit of wind might pop under the dome here as Jeff jumps on the mat. During the breaks, folks, we might play some interviews from Halftime Heroes, which aired, of course, nice, just falling short by bowls length. Halftime Heroes, in particular, the Coach's Corner, we did last night with Ricky Johnson and also Chris Gunners and Liam Quillen. Very interesting on the local footy and just talking about coaching and what's happening and probably the time it takes now compared to a couple of years ago. Jeff now. Oh, very nice here. Oh, just veered off, didn't it? Mark with his bowl. Plenty of width that might come under, though. Nice try. The Moe Bowling Club on the 27th of July at 9:30. They have the Mufti attire. It's a barbecue lunch or order a pie. Play bowls before you start. It's the top four and six playoff for dollars, and it's open single skins event. It's just over there. Contact Sandy to enter on 0417 110 091. $12 gets you a hot afternoon tea as well, and that's at 2 Waterloo Road, Moe, on the 27th of July, a Saturday. Cuts in short as well. George looking to steer mark just onto the forehand side there. Yeah, correct, Dave. A lot of things going on with coaching at the moment, just falling short. But we talk about how things have changed, really. So we'll try and jump that on. And a lot of things has changed with coaching in the last 10 years. We talk about mental health and just looking after one another now, whereas back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, there was a bit of a yelling match, and just that was the way we got people motivated, apparently. It's all changed now. That cuts across there for Mark. Let's go ahead to the overhead look. nice. So both teams just having a look. We're on the second. We're on the third end actually. Again, if you could press the like button, folks, or the follow button, that would be much appreciated. So a bit of discussion there with George and Jeff. He's been going the backhand. Got the arm there, yep. Bit of pace. So Jeff likes that. So great bowl there by George. Gives them advantage of 2. Les comes in now. Still holding 2. Heaps of width here, heaps. And might push to advantage. Ooh. Might get a bit of a rub and push in. Oh. Going in for a measure. Looks to be 2. Just the 1. Great ball there from George. Fantastic. As we go over to camera 2. And we'll adjust the scoreboard. So of course, we always mention that probably the left-hand side of your screen is probably the narrowest, whereas the right-hand side gives plenty of width. We'll see what Mark does here. Width is nice. Very nice. Just short. Just running along. So they'll swap ends, of course, 2-4-2. Other matches, and just looking at some other competitors that are with us tonight. Darren Young and Andrew Adams, Scott Robinson and Shane Godfrey, uh, Liz Hunter and Lynn Pym, Lee Williams and Buzz Price, Sam McNeil and Paul Siemens, Deb and Dave, and of course Adrian Mack and Jay Carter. So there'll be another two groups coming through very shortly. And as we go around, the Thornbury Bowls Club also will have their third annual Pride Tournament on the 6th of September. For information there, phone Anthony on 0403 381 2559. Registration's at 9 o'clock for a 10 o'clock hit off. Roll up starts at 9:45. $200 per team of four. $30 for extra players. Lunch is provided. Spectator lunches can also be purchased, plus a free pint on arrival. And we've got some other items happening there as well, which is great. Don't forget the notice a lot of people have headed up north as well. And again, if you're travelling as well, interested, we did, Phil and myself did a interview with the Norfolk Bowls Club, and they've got their Norfolk Island Bounty Fours Bowls 2026. They're advertising already. There's an early bird special going with flights out of Brisbane, or flights out of Sydney. Geez, that's a nice little package there, isn't it? Just first of, second of, I'm just thinking 2nd to the 9th of May. Flights and accommodation out of Brisbane gets you 2,259, and 1st to the 10th of May out of Sydney gets you 2,359. Nice little break from the Australian mainland. Very interesting. Bounty Four Bowls tournament is open fours competition, appealing to all levels. Excellent prizes, and the tournament runs from the 3rd to the 9th. So nice little trip away that'd be. What else we got happening? Any interested in some viewer reaction to see what your local club has up and going? I'd say Warner's Bay coming up shortly. That's June. 14 ends. Have a lunch. for that. 50, 450, 300 and $100 prize money there. For Labor Day in October, the 4th, 5th, and 6th of October, $8,000 prize money on offer up there. Contact names, there are no contact names on that. Probably best to contact the club, and they'll be able to assist you there. You can register your interest on, looks like their internet page, cowrabowlingclub.com.au. Winter Carnival Prelude up at Club Marucci. I reckon there'll be a lot of yous up there at the moment. And they've got $17,000 in prize money spread over from the 20th of June, which is tomorrow, right up to the 26th of June. Never know, you might be able to sneak in. Also, the Indigenous State Championships coming up on the 19th to the 25th of October. Nice shot. That will get him shot there, I believe. Cheltenham Bowls Club down in Melbourne. They've got their autumn 2 bowls triples happening every Wednesday. 12 noon start for 11 ends at $10. Gets him in the action there. 1 ball left from Jeff. Mark's just trying to do a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and spin the bowl on his index finger. Don't think it's going to work. We'll keep an eye on it though. As Jeff jumps out. So Dave's asking, how is my mate Adam Jardine coming along with his return to bowls after a long break? What's the spelling there, Dave? I think he's bowling with you guys. I'm not sure. I'll raise some questions, but sorry I haven't heard of the name there, but we'll keep an eye out. A lot of people at home from Karinga just watching. That might just get around the edge. Good attempt. I suspect it'll be the 1. So 1 there. Yeah, just the 1. That'll tie up scores there as we go into the 5th end, completion of the 4th. Nice first up bowl there. As we jump over to camera 2. As we jump over to camera 4 there, just have a look from overhead. As we go back to some other tournaments happening around, the Como Bowling Club are having their social bowls Saturday. And of course, the Arm Bowlers Open Pairs event up at Club Helensvale on the 30th of June from 10 a.m. $25 gets you in, and that includes a light lunch, $500 up for grabs. As Mark's bowl comes just falls short. Oh, very nice. Geez, that'll give him two there. Great bowl there from Jeff. Call there from Les, two down. Good reply. Great reply. Wow. Fantastic. Jeff just cutting in. Great reply. Les asking for a swap of hand. He's looking to knock the bowl out. That's tracking. Oh, very nice. Great attempt. Jeff will reply now. I think he has to go the backhand. That's the only way. A lot of traffic on the forehand. Sorry, he's left-handed. He'll go to the forehand. Sorry about that. With a bit of weight. That'll just cut wide. Mark just looking to replicate that the first two. Oh, he's done it. Oh, he's just missed. Actually, he might have it. Let's see what the call is. That's a great bowl. I suspect he's holding two. I suspect a touch more weight here from Jeff. Oh, he's got the wrong bowl out. Oh, we'll go back to advantage. Let's go back and have a look at camera 5 as that comes in. And here's the bowl that Mark laid in. Great shot. We can just jog that back and just have a quick look. Great result. just falling short. Great line. It was, Dave, wasn't it? 4 fantastic bowls there. Nice little end for both teams. As George will cross wide. See what Les can do. I think he just would like to get around. Could be a bit narrow. Yes. Oh, so you hear the call. He's going to try a round on. I suspect he may have 2 here. Gutsy effort putting the marker in there. 4 because they had the power play going. Handy time to pull the power play. As we'll go to count 2. So I think George may be playing their power play as well. We'll just update the scoreboard. So completion of the 15th. They're into the 6th and final end of this set. They'll move to a 6. A 6-2 lead at the moment. I'd say caught him a bit off guard. Nice front up bowl there from Mark. As you can appreciate, a very chilly night here in Melbourne. I suspect, looking at the viewership on the stream, a lot of members and other supporters of Kringle will be at home watching this. So all the best. Just needs the legs. Very nice. Very nice. Good end of bowls, that. Mark comes in. Width for the length is probably just a touch much, but will support behind. Jeff now. I don't think it'll get back from there. Looking very happy there at the moment. Both Mark and Les, especially after that power play. Even Sammy's struggling with the voice, I think. Nearly gets it there. All right, Les now. George now. Bit of pace. Oh, it is curling in very nicely. Very nice. Les comes up. As you can see, some of the club sponsors there. Oak Tree Retirement Village just jumped on board. Pretty sure they're looking after the Wednesday pairs. And of course, Halftime Heroes proudly supported by Rosebud, Mornington, and Frankston Toyota. Great to have them on board. Yeah, a lot of work there. So it looks like the other teams have finished up their ends. They're just waiting for this crew to get on, which is just on the last end. Will it get around? Oh, sneaks. We'll also keep you up to date with what's happening with the football. Probably both codes and see what's happening there. Of course, the Fremantle Essendon match due to kick off at 8:10 Australian Eastern Time. Big match tomorrow with Geelong playing the Brisbane Lions, and in NRL, thrilling state of origin, of course, last night. But tomorrow night, West Tigers take on the Raiders. So George just looking for some support off to the left. Jeff looking to go on the backhand. Need some extreme accuracy here now. I don't think it'll get back. Stayed out. So we'll see what happens here. Right, that concludes the match. We're just waiting for a result from this end. I suspect George and Jeff would have played their power play. So we'll see what they come up with. Measurements just going down to have a look. Fourth. Ties it up. So that'll get a draw here as we take it to the scoreboard. That's a completion of 6 ends. So teams will just change now. Looks like we've got Buzz Price on. So we'll adjust the scoreboard there now at the conclusion. So that's a draw. And we'll chuck that back there to reflect one end. Bell will change to Price. And we'll just see who they're up against. I'll just try and get some details of the participants. Just hang on in there, folks. We're back. So I've just confirmed that it is Adrian Mack and Johnny Carter. So let's just update the scores there, just so we got some details and reflect the score of 0 each. There we go. Nice quick changeover too. Beautiful, and we'll get the We'll get the overhead working as well. Ooh, and I'll change that score. Sorry, folks. Better. Buzz Price with his bowl now. Just drifts through. We'll take shot there. As both Adrian and Lee Williams head down to the southern end. Buzz Price has got him sorted out. He'll take him down the end to get out of those camera ways. It's definitely got very chilly down here. Time now, jumping past 7. As Adrian just comes in, left-hander. Oh, needs to hold, which it looks like it's doing. And a nice little clip there, which will take shot. Fantastic. Of course, these bowlers, I think Adrian and Joe Carter from Frankston. And Buzz was playing there last year as well. And of course, Lee Williams down from Rye. I'm pretty sure he's still there. He might have moved, but I'm pretty sure he was at Rye. Got a bit narrow there. Yeah, doesn't like it. Adrian just looking for Adrian to come over on his forehand side. He's a left-hander, of course. Jamie Ellison, they took all the cold. Hi from Broadbeach. It'd be very, very nice up there, Jamie. I can tell you right now. And I see a big number of Peninsula bowlers heading up the Queensland over the last couple of weeks as well, enjoying the sun. Adrian, you can see, gives more width here. So, holding one at the moment. I was looking for some weight here. So, Price with the big ball there. be looking to find that gap between blue bowl out the front and the jack and just try and sneak through. Around, challenge. Pace. Just driving inside. Across the top. Well, it's the 19th. I think the winter solstice hits us on the 21st. A lot of work to come back from there.
Still going to come through here. That's your avenue there. I know you can do this, mate. Justin here.
Yep, that will give them 2 now.
That's better.
Beautiful. Now, as I swap a lolly in front of the camera. Let's get that score up to date. So Mac will, I'm positive it was 2 at the completion of the first end, and a great follow-up bowl to kick him off. Great angle here from Adrian as he'll push to advantage. Wow.
This is your line here. Just cut numbers out, that's all. You can do this. Take your grass and come through here. Line scores 2 Andrew. Come this side again, mate. Our 3 here.
As they walk down the other end, we'll just pick up the replay there. And just see that shot from Adrian come in to advantage. Yeah, fantastic. Great effort there. So what Adrian thinks that's just fallen short and just probably narrow, but just a touch more length and would have had some work in it. Forehand option for Buzz. There might be a bit too much width there. Will not be coming back from there, but will rest in behind, which is a good substitute. Good atmosphere down here at Kringle. Great meal on tonight. Thanks to all those that work behind the bar and the kitchen there. Fantastic effort. Buzz comes in again. He'll have to narrow up. Yeah. Probably still touch wide. He might get a nice clip here to advantage. Chris Hunt there spurring on Mac and JC. Yep. Great weight, but just a couple of degrees off. While you're watching there, folks, give us the likes and follow our page. JC just popping around the side there, just probably a nice spot there, especially if Lee Williams wants to use a bit of weight. Jack might just pop out the side there where JC is. Wow, good attempt. Adrian and Lee will venture back to the clubhouse end. Play about to get underway with Freo versus the Bombers. This comes in very nicely. We'll just sit out in front. Lee, arguably the best deliverer of a bowl on the Mornington Peninsula. Great technique. Weight coming down. Good attempt. I suspect he'll try that again. There's Adrian Mack. Left-handed, sliding it just out the left-hand side. A lot of weight there. Sorry, a lot of width there, which Geez, a lot of work will have to happen to get that back. Get a friendly clip. Swap of, oh no, he stayed with the backhand. Wow, it gets it. It might give him two there. Two. Three. Three's the call. It gets him on the board and in the lead. Completion of the second end. Lee just pops into the dish as I just update that scoreboard. Sorry, folks. Actually, Buzz goes into the ditch. Sorry, getting the two a bit confused. JC out very wide. Will take a lot of work to get back from there. Nice length, though. Buzz short. Very narrow. Sorry, very good width here. Will curl in very nicely. Well done. I'll give the two boys from Frankston two. Of course, wearing their M&D beanies. Of course, that was the round last week. Right, Lee will jump up now. Of course, big talk on the show last night was we didn't mention it because the coach advised us not to, or the past coach advised us to keep it a bit low key. But the exit of Rowan from Seaford. And of course, Rowan Bleakers. So unfortunate. And of course, we talked about what is the actual point of getting rid of a coach at round 9. Here's a good chance. Just gliding through. Good opportunity there, Adrian. Lee will follow that line. Wow. So I think JC with his white and blue bowl still holding shot there. Adrian. That'll give him. Yeah, call there, maybe 2 down. Lee Williams now. Very nice there. Didn't come back, did it? No. He's in the park there for definitely 2. Adrian here with some weight, looking to push out. It hasn't swung around. No. As we go to the replay of Lee Williams' shot just before. Just a little clip there that lands him right in beside. Well done. I'll have a look at the overhead now, see what the situation is. I think Lee has 2. He's only saying 1. Right, so Buzz being instructed to clear the one out to the left. Some shenanigans going on down at rink 5. She's very nice. Oh, look at this. Look at this. And we'll take it. Wow. Oh, he might just miss out. He might miss out. Just looking at the overhead. We're seeing some great bowling here tonight.
There has there?
We're getting heaps of comments. Everyone's pretty happy with the standard.
Ah, that's excellent. There we go. I see Jamie Anderson was It's obviously watching still up in slightly warmer
Oh,
than what's here tonight.
I was just getting the ice stick out. Oh, this might come in just. Oh, it has found it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. So a bit of a slogfest here at the moment. They're just
Wow.
going head to head. As you can see, just jumps up now. Last bowl. He'll try and wrestle it back.
Yeah. Pulling up short. Just the one?
Just wasn't a power play? No.
No, they're called power play for this end, Big Bad Pete.
Beautiful. So we'll cut the camera to take us down and have a look at coast to coast this end.
Well, of course, we're only a couple of weeks away from Super League.
I'd be saying days, Phil. I was just mentioning to the viewers that we're coming up to the winter solstice on Saturday.
Yep.
That went pretty quick.
Yes, so pretty exciting. Some pretty strong teams this year, and very interesting. Anybody out there who would actually like um, to be a substitute, please get in contact with myself. I've got a form and first and best dressed in that regard. But there is also opportunities for teams to actually pick up some of those players and absorb them into their team because they're allowed up to register up to 8 players, Pete, even though they play 5 each night. So there is an opportunity. So I received a couple signed up tonight for that. But there may be a chance that I will need to form a team on Friday, Pete. That's the latest. So there is an opportunity. We have a team that's in, but they've said if someone else would like to. So if anyone's out there would like to put in a team or put themselves up singularly, I can form a team, and it would be for a Friday night, Pete. So we go Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday night. 6 teams battle it out,
Beautiful.
play each other 5 weeks each section. And each of those sections on those nights get semis and finals, and then they're into the ultimate final, Pete. But yes, as I said, some really good players. So we're sure to bring some really great bowling coming up in July, and the finals into August, of course.
Ultimately, the Skydome Super League
Yes.
does hold the world record for the longest bowls tournament.
It did.
It still does.
I reckon it had to be, don't you think?
And we were just reminiscing with the viewers that there's a bowls tournament that they're advertising already over in North Island
Oh, yes.
in 2026,
I've always wanted to do that.
May 9th to May 2nd through to May 10th.
Yes.
The tournament 3rd to the 9th.
Yep.
$2,569 ex Sydney. Get
Yep.
you out there.
I've always wanted to do it.
Well, it's
Well, didn't we do as part of during COVID doing our flying around the world? Did an interview at Norfolk Island.
we certainly did.
And there was Phil over there too, another Phil.
Yep. There were Phils everywhere.
There were, but no, and they would really look after you too. That's something I really wanted to do. Get a group and go and do something like that.
Well, Phil, we can kick it off. This and I
We
believe
could live stream.
I believe there's a tournament over at coming up over at King Island.
Well, we were going to do that too,
Yeah.
Pete. We're going to do a lot of
Yes.
things, Pete. we, we should change the, to the
Actually,
bowl show to the Gunners or something. Gonna do this, gonna do that.
I tip that I'm tipping in the archives.
Yes,
I would definitely have
yes.
a copy
Oh, bound to.
as I just go through the almanac.
Well, we had King Island, we had Norfolk Island. Where else did we go? Oh, we're in.
Turkey,
Weren't we in Spain and
yes, Spain.
Turkey?
A couple of English people in Spain and Turkey.
Yes, we were.
I think we went over to did we go over the States or Canada? No,
Uh,
or the
uh,
Caribbean.
yeah, the Caribbean. We did. We were around Jamaica or somewhere, weren't we?
Yes,
Oh, gee, those were the times. They were amazing, really. We're Skyping all over the place and building those shows up. And then we had Lee Schreiner on, didn't we?
we had the whole shooting
Oh,
match.
we had some really top players on. Mm.
It's going, but
We did a few shows, didn't we? Gee, look at that.
I'm just
I
looking
see
at.
you looking them up.
Well, I can easily replay these.
Can you? Dear.
Great shot there from Buzz Price.
Yeah, it's some good bowls.
Uh-oh. I'm not going to risk it just in case I do something to the stream, but they're definitely there.
Yes. So remember, you had the little plane thing like flying around the world as the intro and everything, Pete.
Correct. That was
Yeah.
the Harrison Ford movie. What was it? The
Oh, yeah. No. Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. That's it. And Brian Dickinson, lovely and warm here in Broadbeach, Phil.
Uh-huh.
Looking forward to watching Nev Brown and Nick Dawes in the final of the men's over 60 pairs tomorrow morning from 8 o'clock.
We'll stay a little bit warm in the morning because I know it still has a tendency to be a smidge cool with all those blue skies.
I can tell you, Brian, at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning here in Melbourne, we'll be picking the ice off the windscreens. I can tell you right now.
That's for sure.
And Phil, um, we saw a draw in the first match,
Yes, I heard about that.
and then of 6 ends.
Yeah.
We're in the fourth end here.
Well, I was doing all the results, but there was a there was a there was one of the teams one with positive 23 at the end of 6 ends. Had something to do with getting a 6 and having their power play, getting a 12 on one
12.
end. Yeah.
Well, I saw Mark and Les flip the bird around and turn 2 fingers into 4 fingers
Ah.
when they had their power play going.
Mm.
Viewership's been fantastic as well, which is great.
Mm.
And match just about to get underway with Freo taking on the Bombers,
Yeah.
which I suspect will be a pretty one. I don't see the Bombers making a final this year for the 15th year in a row or something like that.
So what's happening with the local footy, Pete? Any great news there? I saw Mount Eliza thumped Pines.
Well, there was
Was that expected?
no, because normally when Mount Eliza play Pines, and of course Pines is sponsored by the Crinkle Bowls Club,
Yes.
and
I'm going to their sponsors day on Saturday. I'm trying to remember who they're playing. It's obviously at Pines.
I believe it's I think it's Dramana. I'll double check.
Okay.
But
Mm.
with that popping around, normally teams that play pines come up with a sickness called pineitis.
Oh, really?
Yep. But the pineitis has been relegated just to a common cold now,
Oh, really?
and the analyzer gave him
Was it what, 80 odd points? Or
yeah, gave him.
was it about that much?
We had the great man Ricky Johnson in the studio 16 Agonis on last night
Yeah,
because we had to get him in, Phil, because Rowan Bleekers from the Seaford Footy Club,
yeah,
he was due to come in,
yeah.
but 15 minutes before he was due to come in, he got the sack.
Oh,
Yes.
well, that probably wouldn't have been a good interview.
No, well, he said to us, look, I've just been sacked. I'm really just gathering the thoughts, and he wanted to keep it quiet, and we obliged and kept it pretty quiet.
He didn't say anything.
I gave a bit of a spray to the Seaford Footy Club about you just don't sack a coach after round 9, especially when I thought they were doing pretty well, and
Yeah,
all because they lost to Hastings, they give him the bullet.
yeah.
So I'll probably cop some spam for that one.
Oh, dear.
But yeah, so the Pines aren't doing too good. They got a lot of injuries at the moment.
Have they?
Yeah.
Well, I'll see.
Do we see a score there, Phil?
Oh, just wait. Do you want me to find out, Pete?
If you wouldn't mind, that would be fantastic.
It can be useful occasionally. What was the score? Who got it? They got 4. Frankston got
Beautiful. So while we're busy talking about Pines,
4. Yes. Oh, bowls.
Bowls is happening.
Yes.
So the completion of the 4th end.
Oh, lovely opener.
They picked up 4, so they take a lead
Yes.
to 6.
Well, they're all saying it's good practice for Super League. So we'll see what happens then. Yes, but we're all sort of madly trying to get practice matches going, Pete, and
I see one
contacting different clubs to do different things. Yeah.
I'd see in September you're up against Stratty.
Yes, Stratford are coming
Yep.
up. Really looking forward to that. Obviously, with my little association having played down there for Pennant for a couple of years on Saturday, and yeah, they apparently probably get a bus and come up for the day, come up early, and we'll put a barbecue on and get into it. Just talking about different formats and different ways. So we'll have a chat as we get closer, but that'll be great. Looking forward to that. Contacted a few other clubs, still waiting to back because a lot of the clubs haven't even formed their match committees or pennant committees yet, Pete. So
You know why?
why?
Because they're all up at Broadbeach. That's why.
It could be up in Queensland, do you think?
They're looking around the trap, just social media and
Yeah.
who's up there. Everyone's up there.
Well, the smart ones probably,
Correct.
not us down. Here we go, Phil. Norfolk Island, the Bountiful. We spoke about that when we did our show, didn't we?
Looks very professional. They've got the Norfolk Island up on board. And yeah, open to all levels of bowling.
Mm.
And of course, Norfolk is regarded as the mecca for keen lawn bowlers. The Mecca, Phil.
The
That's
Mecca.
the Mecca. That's
Well, there you go.
so that means we've got to get in our caftans and jump over. It's the internet, folks. You're allowed to say anything you like, but lawn bowlers, I suspect on Norfolk Island, that's what they normally do.
Have a few spices.
If you can trouble out there if you ran out of juice, probably that. Oh, well.
All right, let's see what happens here. Lee Williams bowling. Oh, well, yeah, well, good spot if they can try the other hand. Still 1 to the Frankston duo.
Ooh. Of course, we're learning a lot now, Phil, about Skycam. That's a bit narrow there.
Yes, he followed it for a bit, but then sort of headed. Oh, it's kind of open now though. It's open.
Tipping is definitely 2, maybe
Yeah.
3.
I think expect the next bowl from Lee. He'll probably have a little look for it up either way. Now it's a nice little funnel that he might be able to get in. See what Adrian does now, whether he's just drawing or he's trying to. Let's see what he does. Ooh. Oh, he's kind of. Oh, it was better than it looks, to be fair. It kind of blocked it up a little bit. If he does, he's got to come with weight because you can see that he needs weight to come in for those bowls that are probably a metre out. So I'd be looking some weight up the guts.
Nice little entrance there.
Boys, I think.
Yeah, he's sizing up.
Yep, here he goes. And bang, hit it. Good ball. Good hit.
Ooh,
So what's the result?
I reckon he's down 1.
That was a good hit, though. Have we got replay?
Phil,
Oh, shouldn't I have said that?
Whatever you want, I can grab it.
Slow-mo replay?
So here we go with the replay while they're heading down.
Get out.
Oh. As we just go back.
Oh. Here it comes. There it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good, Pete.
Very nice.
Well done. Well done.
Don't muck around here, Phil. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah. So now he's trying. Oh, no.
Nope.
God, it's hard. Oh, I reckon they think they have one here.
Definitely one.
So Buzz and Lee, they're saying one, yeah. So he's just looking at bringing another one in.
It's just a bit narrow, I think.
But it kind of helps if he gets there, though.
Yep. So have a look there. Oh.
Yeah, so he's looking at coming on his forehand, coming onto their bowl that is forward and to the left, and just rolling it in a little bit. So let's just see. Can't see what happens. Adrian's not looking excited, so I think it's wide. And the weight was probably pretty good for what it needed to be, but yeah, just wide. Even now, it hasn't come in behind the head. Let's see, that's better. By Buzz, let's see what happens. Don't know, is he there? Yeah, yes, no, I think he's there. Just needs to come in, sit that and drop in. Might be. Might be.
Wow.
Wait for it. Unless he's pushed it in. Oh, that was bad luck. It actually hit the bowl that was second shot. It moved it more parallel, which actually made it one shot to the opposition. It was in the area though. Power play to the Frankston boys.
So they pick
So
up
Johnny and
one.
Adrian are doing their power play for this end.
And that'll go to the sixth end now.
Okay. What's really good about this, is we've been getting a lot of bowlers from other clubs actually playing in this, which is great.
I saw Jeff from Mount Martha.
Yes. We have that. We have Keysborough.
Always have Keesey down here.
Yes.
That'll be Darren Young and Andrew Adams.
Yeah, but
Yep.
also Liz Hunter too.
Yep.
And she came and played the Australian indoor. She's a lovely lady.
Yep.
She but she's been coming and enjoyed it, and she's actually signed up to be an emergency in Super League as well. So any of the teams could grab her into their team. Still plenty of time. People can update their teams right up until they play their first match, Pete. That's the rule. So they can get ins and outs and change it, but once they're locked in, once they put they start their first game, they're locked. That's the way it works.
Adrian just gliding. He's got that little sliding action that just pushes the ball out the left hand side there.
Yeah, just crossing the head slightly. Still holding two. See what Lee can do. Going up the inside. Now remember last year, of course, that was incredibly tight. We called it the Goldilocks
That's still
side.
got
A little bit of Goldilocks.
just not as much, but I think you've had some work done to the greens, Phil.
Yeah, we have. It's starting to turn. A lot of people have a tendency to go that hand, but you've got to be careful, especially if the wind sort of comes between the two sheds. So that's what can happen.
The wind due to pick up 15 to 20 knots later tonight.
Oh, great.
Just be blowing from the north. So
Yeah. I don't know. The cold weather hasn't stopped us. I mean, Wednesday, Pete, two totally full greens, 90 players.
Yep.
Amazing, and keeps on happening.
Big atmosphere on a Wednesday here, Phil.
Well, it's amazing. We're so big that we have the Wednesday permanently sponsored by Oak Tree Retirement Villages in Sky, who basically have sponsored that event for the whole year.
I've got their little banner flashing before the screen.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh, gee, you're getting good.
Got Matt Max up there as well.
Yes, no, they're very good. So they're back in again, sponsoring, as is Bioscapes. Now, Bioscapes have also recommitted to the Thursday night, the Bioscape Serpents, Pete.
Phil, we have to go visit that department that gives out team names. The Serpents. I don't even want to know how we came up with Serpents.
Well, Bioscapes. So it was either something starting with a B or an S. So I came up with.
I would have suggested the Bioscape.
Serpents.
The Bioscape Germs would have been
no.
The Bioscape Serpents.
Serpents. A big serpent on the back.
Rah.
Yeah, too right. Very intimidating. It's going to pull up short. It's trying to get there. Trying. How'd the rugby go last night? Who won that one over in Perth? Was it Queensland or New South?
Queensland leading all night,
Oh, no, they didn't lose, did they?
only to win by 2 points after New South Wales gave them everything.
Oh, really?
So it goes to a decider in the first week of July.
Well, that makes the comp interesting at least. Apparently, it was a bit wet over in Perth. Going through.
Buzz just popping through. And then, Phil, they'll finish the 6 here. Then another group will be on.
Yeah, oh, my goodness. I can see he's lining up for rank 2 as well. Looks like Sammy McNeil is lining up for ring 2.
Hold it. We've got some. I did see some comments. Some comments coming through that just want to see up and down. No, we'll just see. Rink 2 next. I'm just. He is.
Oh,
It is.
look, he's
It
over.
is.
He's all keen. He's keen. Well, it won't be a boring match, folks.
Oh, that's very nice. Very well.
We might have to check who's watching. Could be some people from Scotland. It could be going crazy over there.
Could be some translators from the deep African continent as well.
Yeah. All right. Comes down to this.
4 bowls. A couple of rinks have wrapped up their 6 ends. Still a couple going.
Well, that tells you something, doesn't it? They're actually gone in for coffee instead of beers. That tells you something.
See in the background there, folks, that no players making a V line for the bar. They're definitely making a V line for the espresso machine.
That's it. All right, Adrian Bowles. It's thereabouts. Oh, yes, good bowl. Righto, Lee. Oh, well, he's got to come down. See what he does. Yep. How's he looking? Thereabouts.
Ooh.
Thereabouts.
Ooh.
Thereabouts. Oh, pulling up short. Why would he bother? They are up 7-4, aren't they?
Yes.
Why would he try getting rid of that ball?
Here it is, Phil. Just thought.
There it is. There's Oak Tree. Yes.
Adrian, the left-hander.
So he's just gone the draw. Needs to turn. He's put it wide. It's going to stay wide. Oh, it's trying to come back. Not good enough for a second. Yeah, he's got to come in with wide.
So, folks, at the conclusion here, I suspect there'll be a little break. Is that correct, Phil? You think?
Well, as soon as they're ready, they go. We don't sort of do a break. Unlike Super League, where we'll stop for the half hour in between.
We just might pause the sound.
Yes.
Just the audio while we get the translator in place.
He's going, wait. It's going to be. Here he goes. Well, I wouldn't call it heavy.
That's narrow. I don't think it'll hold there.
Oh, no. Is that giving them a good effort? So that's a win to the Frankston boys.
They'll take that 8-4.
And I know, talking to Lee and Buzz, that when they came in with the first match, apparently they're holding 5 for the power play. Didn't give them the win, so that's two losses for the boys. So starting to hand me the cards as we're talking, Pete. So I'll go put those in, and then when we come back from our break, I'll be able to give you an update as to how the teams are going.
Who's who?
Yes, well, I do know that the great band Sammy McNeil and Paul Simmons did win their first match by 23 shots up. So I reckon if they got a second win, Pete, that's probably good enough for them to get in the top 4. But
Actually,
anyway, we'll find out.
I'll tell you what I'll do, folks. I'll put a little highlight reel of the match 2 weeks ago where the contestants kicked the ball out of the way on the last end, and that was some of the players in this.
Oh, will we have the same result? Oh, I remember that. That was Stevie Adams' last bowl job, wasn't it?
Did a number on his brother there.
Too right. All right, folks. Well, I'll be off.
We'll catch up. Thanks, Phil. That was Phil Crowder. Let's just get some scores up to date as we'll come back. All matches have concluded. We'll just go down and see the boys now. I'll just turn the volume down, folks, and we'll just get some names. And we'll be right back in the tick. Rightio, folks, we're back. So I can tell you who's up next. We know that Adrian Mack has won that match with JC. And we'll just get some scores happening here. So go back to the first end. And we'll put Paul up there with Sammy McNeil. And of course, they'll go down to 0. And the next match will be the Pizza Man. And that'll be Robert Bernardo and David Ossender. And they'll be up against Sammy McNeil and Paul Siemens. So we'll have that happening for you very, very shortly. As we look around, they're just about to come out now. boys are pretty excited, both Dave and Robert, to be live streamed. And as Phil said before, Sammy and Paul will be coming off a 23 zip win in the previous rounds, so they'll be keen to try and make it through to the finals. What we might do is just see if we can just have a look and see if I can find some clips. They're nowhere to be seen. Where are they? Paul's there. We're just waiting for Sammy to come out. We'll do a camera switch around. And they're just ready to make the move. There's a movement coming in now. And again, folks, Skydome Super League start up in the first week of July, which will see us Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Friday nights. As Phil mentioned, there's one or two spots there available for spare players. Sammy McNeil jumping out, ready to go. You can hear him in the background there. He's ready to roll. It started already. Right, folks, here we go. Tim, g'day. How you travelling? Probably lost a couple of viewers to the footy. We'll try and keep you up to date with what's going on there. I think it has much, be fair to say it has much value tonight. Freo leading 20 to 14. Paul now on the mat. Nice little flick of the wrist there. Nice bit of width there with some weight maybe. Just see where that ends up. You'd be happy with that. Just glides through, holding one. Dave with his bowl. Rolls the arm over again, thanks to Oak Tree Retirement Village for their support. Dave just guiding off to the side, jump into number 2 position. Gutsy man, Dave wearing shorts tonight. 27.5-minute mark in the first quarter, and we see the Dockers 3-2-20 to Essendon 2-2-14. Just give a bit more room there to see what's happening there. Sammy now on the mat. Nice bit of width there, coming in very well on a long end. But falling probably two and a bit, probably just over 2 metres short. Nice line. Pizza man now. Rob Bernardo. Chosen them. Won't make him contention there. Suspect a bit more length. Just falling out. As you can see, there's still a lot of room. Sammy persisting there through a little bit of traffic at the front. Paulie just getting the windmill out and blowing it on. Sammy again finds himself a bit short. Bit of an opportunity here for the pizza man. That'll get him. Yep, that'll get him. Sammy coming around the outside here. So Sammy will take the lead back. Rob now just persisting. Could be a bit narrow here, and will just hide away. As they'll go down for the first end and look to play the last 4 bowls. As we come in too organised, I tell you. People are getting earaches at home, Phil. Nice and
sorry.
quiet. Just nice.
Sorry.
Tell us what's going on, Phil.
Well, the big news is that Sammy again?
Yep. He thinks it's a laser, Phil.
Oh dear.
So fill us in, Phil. Results to date.
Okay, well, the big news and
Oh,
is
jeez, there's a lot of red there, Phil.
there is, isn't there? But Young and Adams from Keysborough, who won their first game last week, and I looked at it and they've got 2 wins. And I went up and I said, "Well, you've actually," and they just went, "Shh, don't tell anybody. We've actually won 2. We're trying to sneak under the radar." So Young and Adams have 2 wins, but they are actually playing.
They've
Uh,
just organised a bus at
they're
Keys,
playing
but from
Lin Pim and Hunter, who have won 1. So there's actually only 2 teams that have won both games, and that's Oslander and Bernardo, with positive 2 wins, positive 9.
that's Dave and the pizza man.
Yeah, that's right. He keeps calling himself the pizza man. And then we have Young and Adams, who are 2 games, positive 6. We do have 2 teams, however, on a win and a draw, and that is Mark Wiles and Les Pim and Mr. Veonitis and Bell from Critical, so they're there as well. So it's wide open basically, but you can say Team Dix, Lee Williams and Buzzy Price and Robinson and Godfrey, yeah, 2. They've lost both their first 2 games, so I'd say they're out of it. Not a chance in the top 4, and of course, top 4. Whoever wins first plays 4th, second plays 3rd. It's only a 2-end shootout, and then we get to the final, which is a 1-end shootout.
We go green.
They're going green. Now it's vitally important that McNeil at least get a win. I mean, they had a savage 23 shot up in their first game. So as long as they get 2 wins, they'll work their way in for sure. For sure.
It's a bit short there. Just update the score. I'm putting the pizza man. I'm going to put him at 1. I thought it was 1.
I'll put Pizza Man.
It is. That's what the scoreboard says, Phil.
Pizza Man?
Pizza man.
Wonder what sort. He looks hot and spicy. What do you think? Or is he just a margarita?
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice bowl there from Sammy.
Yes.
Been a bit quiet.
Oh, yes and no. Here comes a good bowl here. Might be shot on the wing. Maybe. Close. Probably shot just. Oh, I don't think Sammy will let that stay there for too much longer. Oh, there you go. He moves forward as he bowls now.
Does look very nice.
A good spot behind. Good spot there. He should be bowling well. This is real Scottish weather.
Hold it, Tim. Can hear Sammy from Cooey Rup. He's been pretty quiet since he got on this rink. He's just
Well, I kind of had a little chat to him. I mean, I don't want him to lose his spunk, but you know what I mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
Yeah,
he might have swallowed too much hot coffee.
well, we've kind of told him he's got to give more hand gestures because that way we can understand him more.
Sounds like he's losing his voice. Dave's now. It's his bowl.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh,
Great line.
he's still got a bit of chalk on that baby too. Oh. Yeah. He just makes us laugh.
Oh, Paul's up the other end. Just I'm pointing this way. I might as well bowl it. Oh,
Yeah.
actually. Wow. There he goes.
Mm.
I have a feeling my internet connections are starting to freeze up. Sorry, folks.
Are they? Oh, it's a good bowl. Oh, through the gap. How did
Oh,
that happen?
here
Oh,
we go. It's just starting to fire up a bit.
yes. Oh, he's calling it.
Well, Tim,
Come on, baby, he's saying.
you asked for Sammy McNeil off the leash. Here he comes.
Well, he's not short. He's having a look at it. There's enough there to sit. Sammy's sort of
Oh,
clapping it. Oh, it sits in for shot, I
oh,
think.
jeez. We'll get that on the replay. Don't you worry about that.
Ah, come on, baby, he's called it. Oh, he's flicked it out.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Paul's happy. He's running down the green.
oh.
Oh, dear. Why is he still down there? He's meant to be up the other end. He's just realised he's walking around the side. Oh no, he's going to come down by the expect something coming. Here we go. Oh, it is, yeah, jarring a little bit, isn't it? The internet, it is a little bit jabby. Oh, wait a minute. Here he walks past. No, it's all quiet. No, he's very demure.
Very quiet.
Didn't say anything. Gee, I'm surprised.
Come underneath. He's sitting here. Lovely.
Paul, Paul, Paul.
Look at him. Oh, he's just so enthusiastic. See what the pizza man can do. What can the pizza man do?
Oh, very.
Oh,
Oof,
he's
oof,
giving.
oof,
Oh,
oof.
he's ducking under.
Good attempt.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Holding two. Yes. Don't get with that rag. Don't touch the bowls. Is he there? Is he there? Yes, I think he is. Oh, it's 3.
3. Oh.
It's 3. Yeah. Yeah. Sammy's just making sure that we got that.
Speaking of that, I better put the replay machine back on here. So they picked up 3 there.
Yes, they did.
As we go to camera 6, we'll switch it around and we'll bring camera 4 in there as well.
All right, they've chosen ditch to ditch, tee to tee. Probably a smidge heavy. Yep. Hopefully it'll stay on. Just sits on top. Could be a good spot.
Apologies, just there might be a touch of a lag on the system. We're just getting a lot of Scottish people just connecting the copper wire up to the intranet. We're just trying to get them through.
Good starting bowl.
So let's do the scoreboard and update. It's the completion of 2 ends. And Paul and Sammy are out to a 3. We believe it's 3-1.
Good adjustment by. Oh, it just goes through. Oh, he's called it early. And light, I might add. Narrow and light.
Can be said it's officially, even though there's no wind, the wind chill has got below minus 5 degrees at the moment.
Oh, it's because we got the back roller door open. We could actually be putting a heat in for half smart. Oh, it's going to pull up short with this one. Who's in the way?
Right, the pizza man now coming in.
Yeah, still pulling up short.
Jeez, it has to. There it is.
Still one up. So the back bowl still in.
Nice style there from Rob.
Well, don't know how the delivery is. Oh, boys. What's he going to do? Well, I think he's trying to come in under onto his bowl that is short and bring it in. So let's see what happens. It's close, it's close, it's close. It does do exactly as I said and brings it in. So a good bowl there by Sammy. Oh, the pizza man was thinking going up with a bit of weight. Well, what's he doing? What's he doing? No, it's too wide. You'd be lucky to stay on, folks. And does decide to bask in the ditch.
I can tell you, folks, that if you are having difficulties with Facebook and the feed, jump over to the YouTube link. YouTube is running fantastic at 5G, 4G. So jump over there. You get 4K. You get a nice vision there. Uninterrupted.
Comes right out, doesn't it? Just the one down, I'd suggest. Swapping hands now.
He's found out the pizza man's gone against his.
Oh. He's coming around the back. Staying on this time. Oh well, pace to have a bowl behind. Oh,
Saved you, Phil.
burst eardrums, Pete. I don't think you did save me.
Just had a nice go on the tonsil, that's all.
Oh, gee.
Now we're in the third end.
So, folks, that wasn't an earthquake.
Close.
If the base on your TV is still vibrating.
Paul with a bit of weight there. A bit of traffic in the way as well.
Bang. Oh, well, I suppose you say it's open now, but then it also leaves it open for the opposition now. Now he can draw inside it. How's it looking? How's it looking? Here it comes. It needs to sit it. Oh, no, it's almost so close to it. It's just pushed it in behind now. So it'll only be just holding on. He's saying to hold on.
Well, I think Sammy's thinking that Dave will come around on the backhand side. That's where he wanted it. And if Dave does come around, he could push it onto Paul's bowl, I'd say.
Yes, exactly. You'd have to think that the Kringle boys are fairly safe at this aspect.
I don't think the weight's there.
Oh, it's trying.
It's narrow.
No, it's narrow. Oh, well, I'm assuming it's one. Checking for two.
Sammy's got some issues with.
Oh, dear. Bless his soul.
I think Paul's bowl has it. time. We're just coming up to just after 9 o'clock.
Just the one. Surely it's just got to go. Oh, gee. Yarralumber, Pete.
Isn't there no trust? Isn't there no trust in lawn bowls anymore?
Yarralumber, Pete.
Yeah.
It's the name of the sheep station.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they'll call the umpire. And
One.
what it is. Oh, well, I'm going to go get a coffee. Would you like a coffee
I'd
at all?
love a coffee, Phil.
How would you like it, Pete?
Just milk and coffee, please.
Thank you. All right.
A bit of might also need some antifreeze. All right, so the boys pick up one as we go back to Canberra. Two. As we'll just adjust the scoreboard just to reflect completion of the third end. And we see Paul and Sammy move out to 4-1. Rob the Pizza Man probably just maybe inside, I'd say. Sammy now on the mat. Good width there, just moving across to the side. Will come in very nicely. He'll be pretty happy with that. So as Phil mentioned before, only two sides tonight have won both matches. A couple of draws in there as Paul comes up to Matt now. Hold on, just a touch short. That'll give him two. No use of the power play yet. Dave down with his bowl, as we'll just zoom up, give you a better chance to have a look at his action coming down. Very nice. That'll take it. Lee Williams just giving Sammy a friendly little clip. That'll push on for Paul, but Dave holding at the moment. Thanks, Phil.
Oh, there you go, Pete. Extra shot of espresso in there too, by the way.
Oh, Phil, the only reason you got it is so I can put my hands around it so I keep my hands warm.
Oh, that's true.
Paul comes down.
No, he's using weight.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, it went to last the bowl, the opposition. Oh.
Good try. Good try.
Very close. Good try. No, go around the back. It's probably not a bad spot, even though they've still got one there.
Beautiful. Beautifully trained.
Oh, but he comes in. Move. Here comes Sammy McNeil. I think that's through to the keeper.
Super duper wide.
Oh, well, being the back, he's telling
He was nearly on pen link then.
He's asking it to sit as though he deliberately bowled it there. All right, let's see what happens. Here comes the pizza man. Oh, will it get in the way? Question is how many seconds? Just to do a bit of a translation there for everyone. Pete. Oh, he swapped hands. He's asked it to drop. Oh, it's hit the opposition in for two.
Say it louder.
Oh, this is pretty good. It's heading beautifully. He doesn't want to hit the jack. Oh, no. Is he giving it away?
One.
Oh. Yeah.
Just the one?
One down, yes. One to the pizza man.
Oh, short.
Oh, they're going short. Go short, pizza. Oh, take your time. Oh, look, his feet moves the camera over. Right above it here, folks. Skydome Sky Cam.
It is there, folks. Just
Just on top of your screen. Sam?
Paul just pushes, just cuts inside.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, oh, neck and neck there.
Oh, it's Paul's shot. Same one's the call. Sam, get on the...
The producers are threatening to walk out.
Problem was, it wasn't even his head, and he was going up to the head to look at it.
So I've got to score 2-4.
What end is this, Pete?
This is the fourth. I'm pretty sure it's the fourth. Actually, it could be the fifth end, actually.
Fifth end, yeah. Could be.
Actually, it is. We've had completion of the fourth end. It's a man out wide. Would like it to come back in.
Well, it's all right if it sets him out, not in. Oh, it's hit him in. Doesn't matter, they're still holding one. Don't touch the bowl, Paul. So he's going for the draw. Oh, I think he's going to pull up short. Wants it out of the way.
Doesn't even make it on the screen on the Skycam.
Mm. Well, the Skycam's good because if they decide to come up behind, they're not blocking it, are they, Pete? That's the good thing about Skycam.
There's a chance it might knock him in the head as well.
Oh, well, there you go. Maybe we should work on that.
All to advantage
Ooh,
here.
just throw. Not a... Yeah, yes, that's true. It's behind.
Takes the man to it very well.
Well, we'll wait this time.
Could be a bit of traffic here for Sammy.
Oh, it's going to get hard in there. There's still room around the outside to get it, though. Oh, it's through. Oh, not quite. Oh, now it's open. But which way is he still coming around the outside? He could look the other way. But if he takes the jack, we'll go to the yellow bowl behind. Oh, it's a bit wide. No, well, at least if he takes the jack out there back, if he swaps hands, folks, you can see how it's open. Whether Sam will go that way, he's still just trying to come and sit on the shot bowl, which is pretty well jack high. But now it's open. It's still open. Let's see what the... oh, yes. Oh, no, he's given it away. Oh, the pizza man can't be happy with that.
Paul is just turning up his earbuds to try and get a.
Oh,
Sammy, I think he's out wide here.
oh, it's pretty safe. That's so short. It's not funny. Oh, is he going a blocker? No, based on what he's saying, it wasn't a deliberate blocker. So by reckoning to the difference, with Paul and Sam 4 up to Pizza, and is it John? Is it
Dave?
and Dave? Sorry. To the difference, one down in the head. Who goes first? It's Dave, actually. Don't think Dave realises it. It's your ball, Dave. Yeah, it was working out who had it. Okay, so he's going looking at coming around and setting the shot bowl. I don't know. It's in a bad spot is Sam's bowl. That was short. Not better than you probably thought it was. No, he's going to come in under. Oh, gee, he might get the jack, though. Oh, gee, he almost took it. It's not like Mark to be Mr. Marky Bowles over there being a little bit boisterous.
He was a bit vocal.
Yeah. Oh, it's giving him a little bit more room, Paul, moving that away. Or is he going to look at it underneath? Oh, he's got the back one. Oh, just a metre through. Here we go.
Wow. Oh,
He's gone through. Oh, dear. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I'm just laughing. Oh, dear.
So they'll pick up two there.
Had the team of Young and Adams from Keysborough, who actually won two games, and they asked me to shush. They were trying to sneak under the radar. They've just basically implied they've imploded to probably a score of zip. I think they've gone down big time, which probably won't help them, I'd suggest. That being the case, then it's they were playing Lynn Pym. Was playing again, and Liz Hunter, which means they get 2 wins. And if any way that they were giving the gesture of imploding, then I'd suggest that Lynn and Liz have a good chance, maybe, of making the final four. Soon find out. Here come the cards. Interesting. Lynn's smiling. So Lynn's smiling. Oh, they got 0. 11-0. The boys, 2 wins.
I don't know, you Keezy guys.
I don't know. The girls just asked. They're wondering what colour undies they boys have got, being scoreless.
I think they're wearing shorts quietly.
Oh, dear.
You come down here all the way across the roads from Keezy down to here. You win your first two matches, and you do that in your third. I don't know.
Well, they'll be happy with 2 wins, though.
Ooh, nice little.
And it's good to know the Keezy boys have put a team into Super League.
I wonder if my greenkeeper friend Shawnee is in that group.
Oh, I think he might be. I will be firming up and letting everybody know what the teams are as we get closer. No question about that.
Just sails through.
Ditches it.
Batsman being asked to repeat.
To repeat the delivery.
Well, I was going to say the topping.
Oh,
Double capriccia with olives, mushrooms, no anchovies.
well, not quite. The weight was pretty good. Holding 2. Holding 2. But they're what, 3 behind, are they, Pete? Or more
Four,
than 4 behind.
Four behind. On my books, I have 4 behind.
Oh, okay, could be.
Oh.
Well, it's got to be that draft, Pete.
No. It was Sammy standing in front of the
Oh, go game.
camera.
Okay, they've got a fat in the head here. Not get too greedy.
That's the line to come down the side there.
Just fat in the head.
Little clip here.
Oh, he gets a little wick. Oh, he'll be happy with that. Well, don't have to start entering the scores, Pete. Use that as a good excuse to go inside.
Well, I'll be making the phone call in about half an hour to turn the electric blanket on. I can tell you right now. Time just clicking over 25 past 9 here on the East Coast. As we look at AFL. And it's half time. Bombers have fought back 41-57. Dave with his bowl. Good place to track back. Just hung out just a touch. Nice position. Oh, that's cutting in nicely for Paul. Just misses. I think it's going to cut across. Yep. Oh, well, good attempt. Oh, it's cutting in nice. Will it come in behind? Good attempt. or fall under. Oh, both teams are doing well. Paul and Sammy leading 6-2. Sammy now on the mat. Will not hold and will cut over. No pressure whatsoever. So the pizza man, I think it'll be narrow. He might get a clip off the other side, but that's Sammy with his. Nicer line, might push to advantage. So Dave asking the pizza man just to push Paul's bowl out to grab him 3. He's given it more width and a bit of speed. Wow. 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 Picks up 2. Paulie 1. So they'll pick up 2. That'll take it to 4. I don't know. That's it. I had it at 6 ends. And that is, yep, it is the 6 end. So 6-4. Boys might go through to the semis. We'll see where they take us. Folks, we're just going to take just a touch of a break, and we'll be back with some final action very shortly. We're just adjusting some scores at the moment. I'll tell you what I'll do, though. I will go to a clip from the Halftime Heroes footy show that I can jump on and just there. So we'll just go to a clip at the moment. Once we're back, we'll resume transmission. Let's take it out here. So don't go away yet. We're just updating the scores. Once the scores are finalised, we'll be in and give you details. Stand by. But in the meantime, just listen to some coaches just talking about just how the year's panning out in MPF and FNL.
The hunted, and you have got a largely younger list. You've got the senior players in there, but how have they handled that? Was that part of the slow start, like just adjusting to that? The reason I ask is we obviously lost that grand final to Lee in 23, but it's almost like no one knew anything about Summy, and then, all right, we're putting some time into Summy in 24, and we started horrendously in 2024 and went 3-6 before we got on a run. Like, has that changed, and were the boys ready for that?
Well, it was a big part of the messaging in the preseason was kind of all of a sudden people believe you're a better individual player if you are part of a successful team. Your name starts showing up on boards and you make team of the year. You're not necessarily a better player, but you're considered to be a better player. And all of a sudden all the research is going into how we're playing. And so that was part of the conversations. We've got to get better. We've got to keep getting better because the finished product, and I actually think the start of this year has been a blessing in disguise. Like our 19s have lost a couple of games. And they haven't done that for a long time. You need to do a bit of soul searching. This is where you find out who's in the boat, who's prepared to work. You know, the ones that don't, the ones that kind of fracture away, they're the ones you want to know now rather than at the business end. But definitely there's sides that have thrown some different stuff at it this year because we've got exposed form now and we're all watching the same vision and we're seeing the same things. And you know, the Lockie Williams and the Finn Baines, it's like you got to keep getting better because you get more and more time. You get the number one defender and you get the tag, and that's part of the business of being a good side.
Absolutely. I guess my next question is, how hard is it to cover your top line players? So like at the start of the year, you had 3 or 4, maybe more players missing from that premiership side. I know for our team, if we miss our top 3 and 4, like we're not favourites against anyone. So how do you message that, and how do you prep your younger players to come in and try and cover that?
Yeah, I'm not sure there's too many teams that could cover those types of losses. So the thing about your better experienced players is the gap between their best and worst is very predictable. So you know what you're working with. Even bringing in younger players and selling them on the basis that they're getting an opportunity to play at a senior level, the belief's not there. So when things go bad, they generally go really bad, which is all part of the learning experience. But our senior 3 or 4 are also our on-field coaches, essentially. So Damien, Damo Machete and Chris Carey, they're running it out there. So when they're not out there, we just can't cover it. So it is very hard to cover, but I think it does give other boys a bit of an opportunity to step up as well, that they wouldn't otherwise get and find their voice. And, it's been a great opportunity for Nelma to have a bit more voice. And so, yeah, it is definitely a challenge. And I'm not sure there's many clubs on the peninsula that you take your top 3 or 4 out that are going to be consistent to be able to play at a high level.
I was just looking, and you said it before, because I did notice you're under 19s for the first time in a long time. They're sitting 5th on the ladder. That's a good challenge for them because you've always been sitting at the top. Everyone talks about that. You've had this breeding ground of under 19s come through, and all of a sudden now you find yourself in 5th spot. Red Hills at 6th spot, same amount of points, and then it's a fair drop away to Sereno. So there's 6 good sides in that under 19s. One of them's going to miss out. That's a challenge for your young boys. My question to you around that is, do you know how many under 19s you blokes debuted last year, and have you debuted any this year?
So we have debuted a couple this year. So Harry Doughton has played this year. Taz Bevins played this year. He actually played a game last year. But the under 19s, the challenge for us as a club is that we've got, I think, 12 private school kids, and then we've got 9 or 10 Coates League kids between Chargers, Dragons, and Stingrays. So they're coming and going at all different times. So when things are bad, we're scratching around for players.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have, but it's hard to manage.
Yeah, when they're all there, you've got 8 or 10 missing out on a game. So,
so you're telling me you're coach, but you've got another full-time job.
we got all that going on as well.
But you can.
But I actually think that it's a really positive thing that they're losing games. They're having to come to training and pick it apart and go. I think 2 years ago I went and watched them lose in a grand final against Langwarrin in the 19s, and it was like the heat came and they'd just been blowing sides off the park. You're not equipped to actually...
They're learning how to defend now.
Yeah. You just learn how to deal with adversity and have to fight your way through. So I think there's really good stuff in that. I don't buy too much into premierships in the
Yeah.
19s
Yeah.
and the reserves. It's about developing good senior players.
Yeah.
And, so I think there's some challenges, absolutely, and
Yeah.
you'd see it as well. Like it's getting harder and harder to I guess keep younger players happy for longer because there's a real want to play straight away, and those opportunities take time.
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah. We had a word Saturday morning down at Auskick. We see each other every Saturday down at Auskick, and you mentioned that you're getting a few back, and they're rolling back through as the weeks go by, and it means that the boys who play in. I mean, Tom Freeman's not a natural forward; he does a great job up there, but he'll go back now, will he?
Yeah, so he's gone back the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So we've actually been pretty lucky with some of the boys we didn't think we'd see a lot that have been with us a bit. So, there's still probably I think there's seven of the premiership sides not in at the moment. Maybe one or two of them won't come back. But over the next month, we'll get kind of 5 back. But that competition for spots is actually what fuels
100%.
training. And
100%.
we haven't had it so far. So, we're going in and picking sides and we're saying he's not in great form, but we don't really have a lot to cover that actual role. So that's what we're looking forward to is those boys that have to be uncomfortable each week knowing I've got to play good footy.
Yeah.
They're always looking over their shoulder. We haven't had that, so that's going to be a pleasant change.
Yeah, that Big Bill Anthony too kicked 3 or 4 3 on the weekend, which is good to have him down forward, isn't it?
So
he's a weapon.
So Ziggy Toledo, he's coming back from a knee, so he's probably 5 away, and Owen Williams might not get up at all this year, so he had surgery on a hip, so we've just had to kind of move things around, and it's been good. It's been good to find different players in different roles, and Will's taken that opportunity, and he's run with it.
That's fantastic, mate.
And we were talking before you were here too about where you could possibly finish. And given you're coming pretty hard right now, there's a good indication that there's a top 2 and then there's a third spot really open over the next few weeks. And Langy obviously lost on the weekend. Edie drew with us, and then you've got Dramana who got to get a couple of players back soon, so it'll be on with between you blokes, I would think, sort of chasing that sort of top end, the double chance, in the back end.
Yeah, and it makes for a good live competition.
It does.
It does. It's you sit down, you look at the ladder, and I can't remember a time where it's been so open.
Yeah.
Obviously Rosebud are the benchmark at the moment, and that's what everyone's chasing. But after that, there's probably 6 teams that could finish in those next rungs, and we're probably a step behind in the way that we've got ground to make up. So. Ideally you want to be coming into the final series being able to prepare that you're going to be in the final series instead of sprinting to the line. I know like a Somerville scenario last year where you're running all the way to the line, you're probably playing blokes that, maybe nursing through injuries, and you get to those finals and you're not cherry ripe to go, and it's hard to get through that campaign.
Sus.
I was just saying, we've probably got 3 of the coaches here from a population perspective, hold probably the most spectators in the league. I'd ask the 3 of you, how do you guys feel? How are you guys feeling? I mean, I suppose from a mental health perspective, and are you getting the support and all that? You rate it this year as being a similar year to last year and the year before, or have things changed?
I'll go for it. I think
very deep, Sus.
That's a
very deep.
I am.
I believe. I think the coaching is getting significantly tougher over time. Like when I think back to when I first started coaching, and it was a lot more kind of, footy related. And I think now there's a lot more complexities around, the wellbeing space. And, I look at our club particularly, we've got a big club, so you're maintaining lots of different relationships, and it's not always easy, and you don't always get it right. So, and coaching as well is a funny one. I remember, having success down at Dramana, you've still got people telling you that you don't know what you're doing. And a lot of it is just personal kind of stuff that comes into play. And so you expose yourself to lots of different things, and you got to let a lot of it go. And that doesn't always bode well for me. I like to get along with people, and I like to be able to have a chat. And so there are challenges in that space, but we get lots of support, and we've got our own little fraternity, and there's lots of guys you can kind of call on when things get hard. So, I think it comes with its challenges, but you do it because you love it, and that's kind of we know what we're getting ourselves into.
Yeah, I reckon that wellbeing space is that's the biggest thing. I've been going about 14 years, but that was never there. Like 10 years ago, I wouldn't have. 10 years ago, I would not have dealt with a player. They wouldn't have even talked about it. They wouldn't have come and seen you because it was seen as a weakness. Whereas these days, they talk about it. So I find you get a lot more of that. So you're doing a bit of 50-50. You're coaching the boys, but you're doing a bit of wellbeing stuff. You're getting phone calls about how a bloke's going in their form, or a bloke who's playing the twos who thinks she should be in the ones, and you're having that conversation with him. But then you get the odd ones who are struggling from a wellbeing point of view, and you're keeping that under wraps because you're trying to work through that with a player. And you wouldn't have done that years ago. So I just think from a time point of view, it's a lot bigger than what it used to be. But I can only speak personally for Mornington. We get a lot of support from up above, so the footy club sets itself up quite well, and we can channel some of those boys off to other avenues. But Josh and I generally share that a bit, and have certain players that we. And I suppose I can speak from a co-coaching point of view too. It probably helps in that regard because we are sharing the load. So when something comes up, it'll be one of us that takes it. But it's certainly the landscape's changed. But I think there's a lot more support around. But certainly from a coach's point of view, you have to be a hell of a lot more than just a coach.
Yeah, I echo that. I think it's the best and worst job. It can be the best and worst job in 8 days. You can have a win one week, and then 7 days later you have a loss. And I think I'll speak personally from our club. Our club hasn't had a lot of success in nearly 40 years now, and there's an expectation that we will be good. And I think that when I took the job in 23, and we had an influx of players, and it was a really good feeling. And then we obviously lost that grand final, and it was almost like we've done everything we can, and then we had a big breathe out, and it was really hard to back up in 2024, and that definitely took a toll on me. I found last year very challenging mentally and from a wellbeing point of view, because you feel a sense of responsibility. It's like, I guess it's probably a terrible analogy, but if there's a
They're back. But they're just getting rid of details. I can tell you, Lynn Pym and Liz Hunter are through.
No power play, no. All right.
Dave just asking for the ends, just to see what happens.
Hasn't been in the finals before. All right.
Tell us a story, Phil.
Okay, so first with 3 wins was Orlando and Bernardo. So the pizza man, big delivery on the last bowl.
Gets him in.
Oh, mate, he was in there talking about the delivery. All right, so they ended up with 3 wins. So they're first. Now they play 4th.
Who is? How you going?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, no, that's right. Yes. And they play Hunter and Liz Hunter and Lynn Pym, who came 4th, actually.
A very informed Liz Hunter.
Yes.
And Lynn Pym.
Oh, wait a minute. I gave a card to the girls, mate. Yep. Just one card. Yeah, don't need 2 just for a 2-end shootout, Pete.
We see Adrian back there just hovering around the back.
Second was Avayanatus and Bell, who were 2 games and a draw. And they played 3rd, which was Adrian Mack and Carter from Frankston, who were 2 wins, but plus 21. They got 18 shots up in the last, which pushed them into that area. Another one with two wins was Young and Adams. Oh, the boys, and they sort of got zip on that, and no ends at all, actually, and minus 11, which just tipped them out of the final. So they ended up with 2 wins, but minus 5 because of dropping 11 in the last game. So that's it, Pete.
So we're underway, looks like straight away.
Oh, they're into it.
Just remind the players just to move to the sides. Just to move to the sides.
Yes. They're a little bit slow on the next game. I don't quite know why, but anyway.
2 ends.
And I can't even see how they're taking their time. What is the overall time, Pete?
I've played a full show of the footy show during the break film,
Yes,
but it is 9:48.
that's all right. Well, we're obviously pushing through it a little bit faster tonight. Maybe keeping warm, do you think?
Yes. Now this comes in. Nice little flick of the wrist. Could be a bit touch narrow, maybe. But the pizza man holding shot here at the moment.
I'd say the yellow bowls have it, Pete.
Oh, very funny. Very, very funny.
All right.
Andrew Bowles, Jamaica News, is how we're doing. We're doing very fine, thank you. Mike Watts is watching from Wales. G'day, Mike.
Oh,
Just
hello, mate.
tuning straight into Karingal.
There you go.
Commonly renowned as the global hub of bowls here in Karingal. Just Wales, Jamaica.
Jeez.
I don't know.
We're everywhere. I wonder if we've still got our Gippy viewers.
The Gippy viewers they just dominate.
They do, don't
It's, Dave comes in with his bowl. Let's just have a gander across the top. Just cuts in, but you can see the pizza man's bowl just holding there. Now Lynn.
Oh, she's trying to come in underneath.
Oh, don't muck around with Lynn here.
Yeah, and she takes it across. Great bowl by Lynn.
Which means
Yeah. Good delivery instructions by the pizza man. Meets the hole, and he's got a great ball with the shot.
shootout.
Then did all right. She's back inside all the game. Pete can just come in and sit there. That's a better game. Okay, you can see that. He's standing for mark. Some people first, so they've got enough.
Judy, who did not really is hot and sunny up in far north Queensland. At 9 minutes to 10 at night. Not sunny. I can tell you right here in Karingal, it is freezing. Pizza man just needs some advertising. That's all.
Yeah, probably 3 feet short. See, Liz has a good look. Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. Let's see what Lynn can do.
Bit of width. Have to
Oh,
come
it
back
needs
sharply.
to come up under. It needs it's swooping now though, and oh no, it's made a little bit harder now.
I'm suggesting I reckon she might have that.
Oh, let's have a look. Oh, it's possible. It's possible. Yeah, it does look. If we look on the big screen, it's definitely a measure. They'll be looking to move it, of course.
I think Dave will be narrow there.
Oh, yes,
Might
he's
get a
coming
clip.
underneath. Oh, no, that moves. Liz's bowl. Oh, no, Liz says they're down, Pete. One down. Still trying the open hand. Oh, here it comes. It might just come under it. Oh, good try. Great try. It's in the area. That's all you can hope.
As Dave strides down in those glorious shorts in -3 degrees.
It says me in shorts.
Phil,
No one said I was intelligent.
the northern hemisphere would be temperatures rising. All right, let's see what the pizza man can do.
Okay, using his backhand, basically looking at coming in between.
Oh,
It's hanging out there though. It's starting to turn, and oh, not quite. Good try. Might have semi-blocked that off. Now I might have to change hands with his next bowl. All right, here comes Liz.
so George and
How's it looking?
Jeff.
Is it going to come in underneath? No.
It's gone the other
Still
way.
just the one down. Oh, they're going for blockies. Well, they can afford to look for the jack and move it, to be fair.
Oh, geez.
Pizza Man says he likes it.
Oh,
Oh, could be two.
wow.
Okay. Saying come in off hers and in. Let's see what happens. Here comes Liz now. Or is it cutting?
That might be a bit narrow.
It is. Oh, is it going to push anything up? No, it's not. Two down. Think it's going to be two. Having a look. What's George doing? What's the problem? What's the problem?
George has just given his opinion, Phil.
Oh, okay, because the jack's really quite wide and they're just waiting till they move the head because they'll probably have to go into the rink two to get, must be right on the side boundary, I think. Yeah.
Rightio, so they're going short, so let's go back to camera 2. So Dave has elected to go short there. Let's put the score up on the board just to get you already there. Pizza Man and Dave are 2. And Lynn and Liz yet to score. Of course, this is the final end. Absolutely racing through this end. Adrian Mack up against George on the other rink. Of course, George from Coringle, Adrian from Frankston. And down the other end, George and JC. And down the other end is Adrian and Jeffrey. Of course, Jeffrey from Mount Martha. Let's see from there on screen. That's a good line on that side from Rob. Just needs the length and will come in. Asking Liz just to jump over the other side, I'd say. Again, that's a good line as well. Just needs to get inside. It stayed out. Very close. G'day there to Peter watching at home. Kevin Murphy, Jamie Ellison, Lorraine O'Day, Nikki Hinkley, David Clark and Brendan Elliott. Thanks for your like buttons there. Just chuck those reactions on, folks, and follow our page. Much appreciated. See Colin Dale is watching there. Tim as well as Kevin Deere. David. Pizza Man just finding a nice line here. We'll have the length to get in. It will. Maybe have two. And we'll just go around. Too wide there. Will not come back from there. Well, that's okay. So that'll be 4 bowls left in the semi. Bit of work to do on rink 3. They've just started off their second end. Unsure who won the first. Tell you who's bowling in the tick and how many bowls are down. I suspect that Frankston with JC and Adrian Mack have won that first leg. Lynn just trying to get around the outside, and she does it. Well done. So the Pizza Boys currently leading. Lynn with a sensational shot there, just pushing it in. Right, here we go. Last chance to force a draw. Will she? That'll be match. So the Pizza Boy and Dave go into the final. They'll take it 2-1 and progress to the final. We're just waiting for the side that takes it through. At the moment, Frankston with JC and Adrian Mack leading. And we might just... we can just see some results there. Well done, Dave. So Adrian just asking device there. Made very exciting. So we'll see what happens here. Bad luck, Liz. Bad luck, Lynn. So we'll take the shot down. We'll see JC at the other end there. We'll just take his shot coming down. So George just down the clubhouse end. Will take his shot coming down as well. We understand that JC and Adrian Mack are leading at the moment and holding shot on this second end. Good attempt. 4 bowls left. The winner of this match will progress through to the finals to play Dave and the Pizza Man. George just having a closer look as we pan around and see Adrian Mack take his second last shot, and which will determine a winner here in the second semi-final. Of course, the left-hander. So I believe Adrian and JC are holding 2 now. Time just ticking over 8 minutes past. As Jeff's bowl just comes in. Or takes out. Will it go to the side? JC saying they're holding 1 at the moment. It could be a shootout here with an open jack just on the extended side of the rink. Right, let's see Adrian guide in. So Adrian holding shot at the moment with the last ball from Jeff coming in. Got a fair bit of room to play with. Let's see what he can do. Length is too much. Be a shake of the hand. And the Frankston boys will progress through to the final. And that's well done. Oh, jeez. So the Dave and the pizza man head down. Boys will be very excited. They'll see who hits off first. Just doing a roll and still rightio, folks. Let's get into it. Right. Pizza man shoots away. And straight on the mark. He'd be pretty happy with that. Get an overhead view of what's going on. Adrian. Just a touch of weight and that'll push through. Just cuts through, gives them some support at the back there. Adrian just gives it a clip, takes it through. Ooh, I feel probably Adrian holding there. Just going on 10:15. David Clark just giving us a score update. Freo 63, Essendon 44. All right, Dave, just jumping in now. Nice width, coming in very nicely. Let's see the cut there above. Just going through with some weight. So JC just coming down. Just need to work in from here. Might be a bit short.
Just a little bit more narrow as across the head and it puts the weight on the face. Yep.
Just needs to hold. Might cut inside.
Beautiful, Dave. Well done.
Oh. So the boys are holding one there. I suspect JC with a bit of weight here. Just cutting through. There. Might get back from there. He's tracking very nicely. Just around the outside. Failed to come back. So Dave, that'll fade away. came out high of the arm. Oh, good attempt. Pizza Man just feeling a little bit excited there. He's got 8 left. Rightio. Let's see where it takes us now. Out the way. Oh, and covers. Adrian just going having a bit of a rethink. Backhand, giving it plenty of width. I think it's going to go narrow. He won't be liking it. Might get a little bit of a clip off. No, sits behind. Coming in nicely. Oh, the Pizza Man's done it. Now, we've been in this spot a couple of times before. We were here 2 weeks ago and there were bowls kicked everywhere. So Adrian Mack with the last bowl of the night could absolutely destroy it for the Pizza Man and Dave. We'll see what happens. A little bit of weight. Yes. Oh, he's onto it. He's onto it. Oh, nearly. So the boys win. Dave. The Pizza Man delivers. Yeah. I'll just wrap it up here. Folks, we'll just take it from that tonight. Great match. Thanks for joining us. The Pizza Man and Dave take home the garlic bread. Well, the place is a buzz. Folks, we'll catch you all next week. Been great listening, and catch us later.